Hey, what's up guys, it's JKK Tag, and today we're back at it again with a super fun Bait Sparky deck. I think this is the best Sparky deck in the game right now. After the Lumberjack dies, it supports the Sparky with its Rage, and all the Bait units, they move incredibly fast, expediting the Sparky's charge, getting so many more hits that you just wouldn't expect. Check out this deck for grand challenges, it will surprise your opponent, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, King Jimbo, what you got in store for us? We're all sent out of good luck. I'm gonna go Spear Goblins at the river. And he's not dropping anything so far. Okay. Spear Goblin Hut, just gonna fireball that, get some chip. He's leaking a lot of elixir, so that's good for us. Spear Goblin Hut, I don't really know what that is anymore because it's not a meta card. I don't really know what he's gonna be running. Can't decipher it. Zappies. Okay, so maybe this is really old school P.E.K.K.A. Zappies deck. Wild, sir. Courageous running this already. This is so old school, man. This used to be one of the best decks in the game. Until every card besides Flying Machine got nerfed in it. Okay, that's perpetually stunning me. I don't like this. Want to go for Lumberjack here? I think Fireball is the correct play on all of that junk. I had to quickly and swiftly cycle back to a Fireball if I wanted to stay alive there. I could zap the Zappies to retarget them, but I'm not going to. I'm okay with just playing defense and going in for Spear Goblins. Zappy should die, the first one should, and then the rest should just follow suit. No issue here. Spear Goblin on Spear Goblin. That Spear Goblin won't get a hit on my tower because it already got damaged. Spear Goblin gets damaged in any way, shape, or form, it will not get a hit on your tower. So, it's gonna P.E.K.K.A. Okay, it's gonna be... If he has Electro, it could be really bad. I don't remember if this deck has Electro or not. I'm going to Sparky. So the P.E.K.K.A. will get shattered. Get some good counter push after. If he goes in for a Flying Machine, I'll have to cycle a Fireball. See if he drops anything near the Flying Machine here. Are we just going to hit the Spear Goblins? Yeah. Can we cycle back here? It's a stark possibility of us cycle back to Fireball. Okay, so that's going to be a dead P.E.K.K.A. I don't think that all the bats go into the poison. I think some of them survive. Which is good. Just cycling here. I'm going to go for another Goblin Gang, and then I'm going to go Sparky in the back. Actually went in for a Miner. It's super aggressive, dude. So, baiting out a Lumberjack. So we'll get some Rage here. Only the Spear Goblins though, not the Sparky, unfortunately. We go Goblin Giant right in front, and then Bats right after. He doesn't have Electro, so I feel confident doing so. He's going to be dead to that one Bat that he missed, so I'm not going to overcommit with a Fireball. I realized that he missed that, and I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to Sparky as well. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack to make sure that the Royal Ghost targets that, and then when the Royal Ghost dies to the Sparky, then I can go in for another Goblin Giant. I didn't overextend with the Goblin Gang. I wanted to go in for Lumberjack, so then the Royal Ghost doesn't wreck me. I'm going to Fireball on top of the Flying Machine here. Sparky is still alive and out here, so I'm going to go Goblin Gang. And he's going to try to kill the Sparky, but I don't think he can. Yo, you gotta kill the Sparky. The Sparky is going to target your P.E.K.K.A. The Goblin Giant is still thrashing about on your tower. I'm going to go for a Zap, and the Sparky is just devouring that P.E.K.K.A. like a snack and a half. We got the game in the bag. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Even though you got Zappies, it's really hard to reset the Sparky with the Zappies, so they're not a great counter. Peace out, Girl Scout. Alright, we ended up going for Spear Goblins to kick things off. We'll see what's up. We'll see what he has in store for us. He's going to go in for a Royal Ghost. So this was probably P.E.K.K.A. Most likely going to be P.E.K.K.A, guys. I'm going to go for a Goblin Giant here. And we'll see if he supports with the P.E.K.K.A. And there it is. So in this situation, I'd rather go for a Goblin Gang, so the P.E.K.K.A targets that first, and then he logs, but he misses some of the Spear Goblins. The Bats are still alive. He's going to give me some decent zap value, but I'm not going to take it. It's not worth it. Because the minions will die anyway before getting a hit on my tower, so why would I expend Elixir for no reason whatsoever? He's actually going to end up going in for... Wow, he's going to go for a Bandit, but he already used his log, so now we can support the Lumberjack with Spear Goblins, and they're going to get raged up and get more chip damage on the tower. So I'm in a situation that... Oh, wow, it's easy Fireball value. I was going to say I'm in a situation where I could go for a Goblin Giant and Goblin Gang maybe. Or Goblin Gang. No, I can't. He's going to have log back in cycle. He's already back to it. So if I'm going to cycle Goblin Gang, it'll be on this side. Don't really want to do that for -1 trade, though. Rather just going for a Sparky. I think that's a little bit better than cycling Goblin Gang, doing a -1 trade on the log. Oh, Electro Dragon. Yikes, man. I need to kill that. How am I going to kill that? I think I want to go Goblin Giant really far ahead, so then he doesn't get a chain reaction on us. It's going to eventually slow down and hit my Sparky, though, I think. No, nope, it's too far ahead. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. That's good. And I think the Goblin Giant even kills Electro Dragon. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, how you beat Electro Dragon? You end up dropping your Goblin Giant really far ahead, so it doesn't hit. So that's how it works. So if you're worrying about that, don't worry. I can Goblin Gang in the middle. It's going to pull everything. He doesn't even have a way of killing that anymore because he just used that, so he overextended, and the P.E.K.K.A's just going to die to a Goblin Gang, and a Bandit died to it. He logs, P.E.K.K.As, and Bandits. That's 12 Elixir, bro! 12 Elixir for 3! That's a positive Elixir trade! Where's OJ at? We take those out here, boys. We snag those up, man. I can just Fireball because I'm up so much Elixir. I don't even know what he can do. He's down 9 Elixir, man. 9 Elixir from that interaction. Of course you're going to lose your tower when you're down 9. Quick math. And I'm just going to go for a Sparky. There's no way for him to kill this. Especially if I go Goblin Gang here. Lumberjacks and the Bandit doesn't break through. And he's going to log, but to no avail. We got this game in the bag. Sparky's even going on the tower that we care about, boys. She is still alive and kicking it. Can we take a second tower? I believe in miracles. I'm actually going to go for a Goblin Giant right there, so then we're able to get more value. And I think the Sparky gets a hit. That's some power, guys. Let's go. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. You had the dirty Electro Dragon, but we still assert dominance. Alright, we're going to sauce out a good luck here. This guy's going to go in for a golem right to start things off. He's like, yo, I need that good luck. If I go golem at the river, I need good luck right now, so thank you. Oh, man. I'm going to go for bats with a Goblin Giant, and I don't have Sparky in cycle, so this is really bad. I don't have Sparky or Lumberjack. Those are the two cards that I would really like in my card cycle. I guess he's just playing a true golem. He's been a true golem player out here. He's just like, yo, Jake, I need as much luck as possible because my entire strategy revolves around luck. We're going to have to go with Sparky, eat up some hits here, and hopefully we can kill the Mega Minion before it decides to hit our Sparky. And yeah, we are going to be able to take out his Golem Push without him 3-crowning. We got more tower damage on his 3-crown. We still have a Sparky alive, so I would say we're in an advantageous situation. Unfortunately, the Sparky didn't go towards the 3-crown. And I kind of want to pressure with the Sparky. I want to keep a Goblin Giant here. This guy's going to end up going in for a Baby Dragon. I really want to go in for Bats as soon as that locks on. He's going to go Lightning, so yeah, Lightning's a little bit of an issue for us for sure. Which was more of an issue was just not having the correct card cycle when he decided to go in for a really aggressive Golem in the back. I don't even know anymore, guys. I don't know what this is. If he Golems, I'm going to rush him with Lumberjack and Spear Goblins because he doesn't actually have a Barb Barrel in cycle since he just used it. So I really hope he goes right there. Please, man. You know you want to. He's not Goleming, so I'm just going to Sparky. Oh, Goblin Giant towards the 3-crown. I think that's the wave, guys. I think that's the wave. Gotta love the Golem players that are super aggressive like this. I didn't get it down in time. That's a yikes. Alright, so that will end up dying, though. And he's going to go for a Baby Dragon, NATO, and Barb Barrel. So the Sparky was going to die anyway. I'm okay. We're fine with this. I'm just going to cycle back to another Sparky by the time he drops another Golem. I'm going to go Lumberjack and Spear Goblins because he just used the Barb Barrel. Don't want him to be able to get a Golem down in front of that. He might still. We'll see. Okay. Sparky is the wave. Goblin Giant is not going to be able to be dropped, but the Bats will end up allowing us to defend this, I believe. Yeah, so the Mega Minion's getting targeted, so we're fine with this. I'm going to Goblin Giant in the back. Just want to get another Sparky down. And then counter push. And eventually take this W because this guy played so aggressive at the start and now he's in a decent situation, better than he was before. He's actually playing a lot better than he did at the start, man. The start was really weird. It's more so revolving around luck and me just not having the correct card cycle. So Sparky should be able to shatter that Golem. Should. And then I should be able to have a nice counter push here. All things considered, we are in a decent situation moving forward. I'm going to go Goblin Giant here. I'm going to go Spear Goblins. And I want to wait for a Barb Barrel so then I can go Goblin Gang. He might go in for A NATO. We'll see. I would assume he probably NATOs this. Does he keep that alive with the NATO? Did he just keep us alive a little bit? Jeez, man. This guy, he might just go in for another golem. He did. What do you know? I'm going to go bats around on top of the baby dragon so it doesn't end up getting too much value on us. And man, this is quite tragic. I really don't like this. The lightning is just putting us in a really uncomfortable scenario. I think I have to go Spear Goblins. Lumberjack here. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill these. I think I have to bats and then hope. The Goblin Giant is on top of the tower, so there is that. But I think he's just going to set up a golem. Does he have elixir? Is he going to golem in the middle? Yeah, that was expected. Now I want to Spear Goblins here. I want to get this before you do. Come on, Daddy. Give me the fireball. Give me the big fireball log. Oh, come on, Goblin Giant. He was about to lightning. I felt it, man. Oh, that was so close. We got a game against Nanaki. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang in the back. And we'll see what's up. It's just going to zap, okay. We see you, sir. I appreciate your zap. I appreciate your aggressive sentiments on me. I'm going to go Spear Goblins in the middle. Just pull everything in the middle. Sure, we don't have to worry about anything. And we'll see what he's about. See what this man's up to. Having some pretty crazy games today. This guy's got Sky Me, so I feel like I have to zap this. I feel like that is a necessary precaution here. He's going to end up dropping bats, so I want to go bats on my own to maybe get a Sparky hit on his tower. I don't know if he's ready for it. Oh, he drops a Mega Knight and says, no, not today, sir. And he also zaps, so I can go Goblin Gang as soon as the Lumberjack is going to be targeting. So the Lumberjack's getting hit, so I can obviously use and maneuver around that splash damage, since it's not going to be able to hit a 360 angle. Alright, man. So you have arrows, and you have zap. A little bit scary for me. Thankfully, I don't have Minion Horde with this deck. Sometimes Sparky decks run Minion Horde. I just don't really like taking that risk. I'm going to go for Sparky in the back. We'll see if he decides to spam me. I have Spear Goblins to pull. Opposite lane if he wants to. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to probably have to go Goblin Giant opposite. I could. You know what? You know what, man? Goblin Giant is the wave. We're just going to kite everything. So I don't have to deal with it. Sparky is going to kill it. And then we counter push. So if you see them spamming and you got a Sparky, drag their units into your Sparky with a Goblin Giant. Always very fun to do. And he's just going to go for an arrows. Alright, man. So we saw Mega Knight with you. We see a lot of bait answers because you hate your bait, but you are playing against Sparky bait. It is different, man. Got the dominance of the Sparky infused in our veins. I'm going to go Sparky in the back here. And I assume he's probably going to do the same thing with Prince. Spam me, spam me. I'll bats and then I'll Goblin Giant immediately. Okay, same thing, man. Same principle. Bats will end up killing. Retargeted with the zap, so I don't even have to drop Spear Goblins. If he didn't do that and the bats were on my tower, I would actually have to allocate elixir towards other things like Spear Goblins, because obviously the bats would take my tower if we were targeting the Mega Knight. I'm going to end up going in for Goblin Gang, Spear Goblins, and I thought he was going to go for Skarmy, but he didn't. You can go for another Goblin Giant. Keeping the Sparky alive. Come on, Sparky. You know you want to give it to Daddy. You know you want a shot. You know you want to take him out. Oh, it was so close yet so far away. It's not happening, but we will 3-crown him, I believe. I think. I believe in miracles. Let's fireball this and get that Lumberjack on the tower. Let's assert dominance to the highest degree. GG. Well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you, man. Thank you for the game.